If you do a video podcast, having a cool looking microphone like this can really add to it, but you still want to make sure you have that audio quality. So as you can see, I've been talking into the Shure Super55 Deluxe this whole time. I have it plugged into a Focusrite Scarlett Solo because that's a very popular audio interface, so I wanted to show what it would sound like with that. And the gain on it is pretty much set to full. I dialed it back one notch because it was a little noisy when it was all the way full. So this needs a lot of gain. Now, if you are thinking of grabbing the Shure Super55 Deluxe, I really recommend getting a fathead like one of these, and this gives you 20 decibels of clean gain, so you can turn that gain down on your interface a little bit. Now, this is a dynamic microphone, so it doesn't require phantom power, but like you've seen, it does require a lot of gain. It has a supercardioid polar pattern, and that means it should reject some of the outside sound, so things from behind it and to the sides and even further back, it should reject. So let's just test that out. Now I'm going to go to the side of it, and you can hear I'm talking from the side. I'm talking at the same level I was talking before, and I'll go behind it now, and I'll talk at that same level, and you can hear that it really does do a good job at rejecting some of the sound. It's not going to reject it 100%, but it is going to make it lower. So when you're speaking into it, your voice is going to be well above any of those background sounds, so the listeners likely aren't going to hear anything else that might be going on. I have a fan over to the side of me. It's a fan for my light. I have my computer right beside me over here. It has fans in it, and maybe you can hear it, maybe not, but when I'm speaking, you most likely can't hear it. So I'm just going to be silent for a second and we'll see what it picks up. So through my headphones, I am hearing a little bit of the computer fan noise, but it's not too bad. And like I said, when I'm speaking into it, it's overpowering that fan noise, so people aren't going to be hearing it while you're speaking. It has a frequency response between 60 Hertz and 17 kilohertz. So as you can see in the graphic, it rolls off some of that low end, which can be nice for vocal applications. You can also see in the graphic that it has some peaks between 5 and 10 kilohertz, and this is going to give you some natural brightness or airiness. The build quality on this microphone is very nice. It has a chrome die-cast body on it, and it feels solid. So if you're somebody that brings your microphone on the go with you, maybe you do podcasts on the go, or you change houses where you do podcasts, something like that, you're really not going to have to worry about breaking this thing. Now, another thing to keep in mind is that this microphone kind of looks the best when it's on a desktop stand and not so much on a cheap mic arm like this one here. But when I tried to put it on my desktop stand, the way you put the XLR cable into this one, it kind of gets in the way. The stand is kind of in the way. Now, that's not a deal breaker or anything like that. The Shure Super55 Deluxe is for the person that wants a mic that's tuned to voice, and they want to have that coolness factor, a little bit of swagger maybe in your YouTube videos or on your podcast or video podcast. Subscribe to the channel for more microphone reviews geared towards podcasting, plus podcasting tips. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. For Podtech TV, I'm Zane. Keep creating. Fist bump. Thumbs up.